Do you hear that? There's a... voice.
Oh, Tulini and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you. Oh, hey! Just so... That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol... Yeah, the collective of... Oh, I'm good, but more pertinent. Yeah, that makes sense. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol. Thank you both. That'll free me up. Sure thing.
Yeah, ta. Let's ride!
What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go take a look, right? Hey! There's a hilichurl here. Is it... sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it... Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in that land is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off.
Huh. Paimon bets that Hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Tibet? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no. Descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation at war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the stadium. Oh, want to come with? Oh, everyone will feel great. Malika!
Oh? Ah, great.
How are things?
Also, that's what I'd...
Could it be?
Oh,
It's too early.
how are the battles?
Well,
Yep.
compared to the... However, the tribes are... Oh?
Yep.
If you don't mind me asking,
Safe to say, ever since...
I see.
Well, yeah.
they certainly are. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. I'll report if you don't plan on staying here with me.
I'll join you.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to...
How are things looking?
Oh,
Dyer? I heard we're being...
so, that's...
They call them...
Hey, she's saying your brother has...
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said...
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've...
Good. A much-needed chance to...
You didn't have to say that last part.
Show no mercy! Rise with the sun! Deuce on the loose! A dash of frosting! Thus saying the Animal Archive! Surprise basket!
Yeah.
Wrath from the sky! Phew. Much...
Ooh, and... Experience set. Why don't we press...
Hey, was there a battle here just now?
The battle again. Well, morale's high and everyone's...
West Wind, carry me! Let's up to the freezer! Yoo-hoo! Light it up! Yeah! The pinnacle of excellence!
Forward! Thrust them! What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it!
Right!
If this order's resistance is faltering, now's our chance!
Plastic surge!
Warriors, attack! After them!
Carry me!
Let's stir things up!
Fulfill our pact!
Showing you things! Let the world feel
The boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters of the Night Wind! Wrath from the sky! Show no mercy! Deep Lolly, Deep Papa, get him! Up to the freezer! May the Archon protect me! Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone. To be honest, well, with the stronghold cleared, maybe it's just, but this time, huh? I'm not convinced. So you're saying that I'm saying
Paimon had a... But
wait, you're leaving? But I was, go ahead, you
Light it up!
And we're back where we... Let's look around for clues. Oh, we've scoured the entire... Are we some...
Oh, thank goodness! Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters.
Yeah.
Huh? They're almost here. This really is...
We're not...
But how? Ugh, there's no time.
What's wrong with that girl? Oh no! Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you great!
Savior?
A dash across! This should be fun! West Wind, carry me!
You done? You just looked like you were slicing in thin air. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. I didn't think much of it when the monsters.
Huh? Have you never...
Well,
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. So, what was the deal with those...
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, but more...
It's nothing serious.
Good idea. We'll take you.
Phew, thank you so much. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
A small village. Maybe all these.
Huh.
Oh, sorry. There was once a sage who passed through. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender... Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it? You have a brother? Well, then that's it! Oh, it's him! It has to be! Oh, thank goodness! Please, can you take me to see him?
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched. See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
All right then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your brother when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Oh, you're back! How? Nothing's. So I take it that the wars. That's okay. The Abyss Order. In a word? Huh. I was wondering. They've been working.
Oh, but you're
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, to mine. You do?
Thank you for.
It's all good. Nothing that would. There were even out of an above, but they didn't.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, besides.
Huh.
Huh?
Hey, come on!
It's not the same. How can I?
No one. What, Paimon? What?
No.
Ugh. Again with the.
Obviously, I never expected to win.
Ugh.
Mm,
Okay.
not at all.
As Paimon expected, nothing here.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much. Paimon.
Hmm?
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to. Oh, what I meant.
Yeah, that's. Oh.
It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with
Oh, no. What?
Eon-san.
If that's the in war.
Sure, but oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, it could all.
Alright, we get.
Hey, anyway.
Oh.
Hey, I'm not that old.
Care to elaborate on what?
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh?
Maybe but that's neither here nor there. That real sort.
Actually.
Whoever this girl is, she's.
Okay, well, you're clearly just.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young, at the very least.
Sounds sensible.
Traveler, we still need some time.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd want it. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that and it's not like I can run. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved.
Wait.
She already
Huh.
What? Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh.
Whew.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how...
I tried so...
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both. I was cooped up
You weren't in there that...
when I was young, and often... But my grandma would think of all the people in our village, and so...
Is it kind of like... how journeying with a traveler is everything?
I really... The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery. But I could never...
Yeah!
I'm going to make... Maybe then... I'll find... Who knows?
Yeah.
I need to... That's the most...
You know what?
Hold on. Shh. It's them.
Where? Oh.
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
Rise with the sun! Up to the freezer! It's pinnacle of excellence!
Yoo-hoo!
Surprise baptism! Thus saith the animal archive! Let my name echo in song! A dash of frost! May the archive protect you! This should be fun! Wrath from the skies!
Huh? Wow, that was fast. You doing a... Deirdre? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment. I was just...
All right.
Anyway, there are no more...
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What? All right. Deirdre will be... Huh? Deirdre?
Doomsday, a fitting name indeed. A blood-red, wild, endless, and the birth.
You're awake! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look... I thought... But it didn't... What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? as Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you. 3 days will.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now.
See you. Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh,
How about this?
Mawika. Who's Mawika?
It's you. But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right! I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. Woohoo!
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around.
So, Paimon, we gotta go. Bye for
See ya, and Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
We ran into quite a big group from the
The front.
Huh? But
No,
feels like you could have frightened.
no. So at first, but just now. They wielded an unknown power. I'm only. And as soon.
Honestly, with the Abyss... Danes... It's been a while. You caused...
It is my. Thank you for.
Please don't.
It's quite all right. Uwezo Janssen. Anyway,
Sure thing. Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to... Ugh. What do you think we should do? Paimon. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh, she kept saying. She also said. Yeah, that's right. Wait. Huh. Still. Sure. Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing Morning! What do you got?
We just got after the location.
Cinders. And with any luck,
Yep, I've already...
you're gonna go.
It's all...
Huh?
I admire... And even if Mr. Dainsleif...
Looks like... Oh, for a second there, Is this the place? It's been so... And if you get to meet your brother...
A little amuse-bouche. Burn it down. West Wind, carry goose on the loose.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
Rise with the sun. Light of the blazing sun. Say it, the animal archive. Surprise baptism. A burst of flavor. Light it up.
opened unto you.
Goose on the loose! This should be fun! Showing you praise! Let my name echo in song! West Wind, carry! Light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! A little amuse-bouche! Yoo-hoo! Let's stir things up! Thus saith the animal! Light it up!
Dense, relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To these mysteries.
Let's ride! Crash from the sky!
No more mistakes.
A burst of flavor! West Wind, carry me! Let's stir things up! Let's ride! Rev the engines! Oh. Let's ride! Yeah! This should be fun! Yeah, light up the blazing sun!
The world will fall.
Surprise baptism! Thus saith the animal arc! Adaptive frost! Burn it down!
The world will fall. This shall rise once again. Twilight Sword Dainsleif.
So where's the traveler's brother then?
So, but today, that is the... Then allow me, and I do not merely mean this battle. No. For today, Our Highness quietly, and then...
What? Wait. Oh,
And all of my comrades...
right. Plus,
Think back.
It's...
showing you praise! This should be fun! A little amuse-bouche!
What is this? Our fate.
My body is feeling.
Off to the freezer!
Will
West
not bring
Wind,
shame
carry me!
to the
Let's
name
stir
of the
things.
abyss.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! The pinnacle of excellence!
that should be all of them, right? Are you still thinking about what that guy...
500 years on. Don't forget Dainsliff. But be that as... Have you... never... All right, What? Not a... Indeed, yes. We knew that the... Yet we still... And besides... Oh, I'm so... I honestly... Look at me. But even without my history, I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. You seem to... Is that... The homeland... Think of the loom, and so... Indeed. What a Precisely. For you possess... Of course, we had to... Perhaps...
Leave me alone.
First aid kit at the ready.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Where... Wait, but in that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, what we can only I'll carry on, although... I've already found my savior. It's just... too bad that we're not from the same time, or place. Oh, so... is there anything you can... That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're... Huh?
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh,
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just... Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same...
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away?
But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika, so the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented. She saw your preserved... with that in mind, however...
In addition...
No idea.
Huh.
alright, well, I trust the... Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Eon-san, this might be...
Traveler? Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Traveler, Paimon,
It's the traveler. She looks and she keeps.
very.
Okay.
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady. Physically, you appear to be in good. Hence, my physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition.
Huh?
Curses. Why don't you. In the mean.
Oh. Well, just get. Traveler! Traveler! Rise. A cut? Nope, nothing. What? Oh, but then again, or...
Something is missing.
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole.
Ah! What the... Wait! Right! The last time we saw you was a child's been looking...
Tell me, what is it that... Tight-lipped, huh? You. I'll take a
We make this one in-house.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tiger fish over.
Coming right up. Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy.
At the end of the day, what happens if you want my help? Now's the time. I was part of your soul is damaged.
Neither of them... Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal just... Yeah, and that thing she said about you... Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Childs told us...
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well...
So, that's all we know.
So, I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here.
Oh, okay. She disappeared.
Wait, hold.
Oh, no. We didn't. What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom?
Sing.
Coming.
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinate. Oh. looks like they're collecting something. Let's go.
Strike a pose! A little amuse. Burn it down!
Up and away! So, this is what they were Yeah. What is going on?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years together.
Nothing! Just wanted. She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked.
Your life hangs in the balance, and it was just a trick to avoid being perceived. Unlike you. Now.
Okay. Right. In our
maybe it's a good the remains aren't just gone. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken. Something sick. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at
Wait, you mean...
the... 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Yet now, something had... This time, it only took no one knows. Considering... We're going to help each other. You are my...
Well, great! You see...
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction you would do well to...
Yeesh! Well, anyway. Whoa! This place is way bigger than Paimon.
This is where I live. It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how...
Ajax. So...
Yes, now. Both you're just the thief whose abyssal power can grant us... Okay. Do you play... That tracks.
And you're saying that...
Depends on your... I'll respect your opinion, though. Just a little bit...
Dream?
It means... Since you have... With dream...
Huh.
Tough to say. To play it...
Wait! Does that mean... The next time we...
Do as you want. You're already... But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might...
Gosh, so... Last time some... Skirks...
Ready? Your training will start with blade work. During your long...
You bet! There's Kaya, you spark...
Don't get too smug. And so to use the human body as an analogy, improving your sword fighting is... You need to do only then.
Wait, Paimon that...
One day, there are no... That's all I have. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true. Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Ring cutter!
Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about—
Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse—
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north when it's time to eat.
Wait! Put on a coat at least, you'll catch— You spoil that child, you know.
star, mountain, can't be. But.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it!
Where?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing that? We welcomed you with our finest.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear, and we have Zone...
Begin extermination. Remember.
Rest assured, sir.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man.
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist to prevent them from making...
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for...
Skirk, you're all right.
I'm so happy to see you.
What happened?
This is the place.
Run, Skirk. Your dad and I, we're not my clever.
I never remember.
Break down! You! Stop singing! Shut it!
Oh, you're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy.
Man, no dead. Well, except.
The way the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions. The natural energy of Tevat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss, an act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners. The elemental energy of Tevat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These two forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time. A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, so I've heard, but it's pure just thinking out. True growth So, Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Go!
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go! Go! Water jet! Ha! Water jet! Ha! Ha! Go!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability, it means you're... So be bold. Do not be afraid. Very good. It seemed long enough. Get some rest.
What is the secret to power? Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. The fear of losing those you fear. That fear is now part of you.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead.
But, Master...
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your... After all. Good Skirk. Once again,
Cold.
These are signs that you are adapting to each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes, but you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh.
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that you... So...
From your training so far, you have... That's only... Now, ready? Just...
Hey, no fair!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you... Strong emotions will always arise in combat. How amusing. Almost sounds like... But you don't. Let's begin. Try to use This is your final training session. Look... Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus. Not bad. Better than I expected. Getting the hang of it. The first step to
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And
Stop. Let's pause here. That's to be expected. Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on. You managed to push past your limits.
Skirk is amazing. She...
She got hurt though, didn't...
Yeah, well, I heard Master...
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you...
Skirk, have you become a positive... Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't...
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole...
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and...
Run! Skirk!
Let's see. Going around as the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same.
Well...
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day.
Starving, right? Ta-da! A bark? Of course you are! Ah, well.
Here's an idea.
So full. Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. What?
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it... Second, I've looked... When Ajax... You and I... Okay. I knew that even with the... Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too... Since you've... No. No. Several hundred, but this... To become stronger for certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he...
You make it sound, but it's been years.
Well... Hey, Jack. His situation is different than yours. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he killed children. Once Ajax has enough strength... Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. Wake up your Oh, and...
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed? Wait, this is...
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but...
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at hiding... Oh, but, that means...
All right. Remember your...
Bombs away! Another star goes out! Extinguished! Wipe out! Into the void!
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful, don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this!
Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty. Like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh! This fog is making it impossible to see any-
This should be the place where you were the missing part. Our opponent must have covered his...
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy took... From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see. There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just...
In the Gueli Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the whatever that actually means. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he'd call it fate if you want. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost. I'll cope. Well, done gorging? Good. Time to... How did you get the power? I highly doubt you acquired that power. You're desperate enough to... Which leaves one
Foul. Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than...
Just...
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning them. Keep calm and use Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after you've got your soul for— Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only... Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. It's called the...
Yeah.
Your dragon. It's a difference, but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. Exactly. And I believe...
No way!
This isn't my...
Plus, how are you gonna get home? So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad.
Fair enough. Then take this. A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where? Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh, wait!
Try and stop me!
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of more. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like... I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took...
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like you. I would...
Then...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No. Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. Okay, fine.
I noticed there was only one bed.
Wait.
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just look... whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze fixed.
Run! Skirk!
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk?
About 60%.
Whoa!
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate.
Ooh.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
That's right. This isn't your first time here. But what you remember is probably I only managed. Call it now. Before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visit. Oh, you know this river represents strength accumulate. But when all she sees.
You must learn to shut out all.
This isn't my first.
The answer to. Let's follow. I've always thought that, even when falling leaves, like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first... Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid all... Let's keep going.
You now have what it takes. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you...
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild. And
Why?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have... But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which... Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul, Sertologi, looked like at one point in time. Of course, as a higher being, he could appear as...
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The scope of his power is impossible to understand. Shall we keep going? We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk.
I have set your broken wrist. No tears this time. Good.
Can I ask a question, Master? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. So, I will teach you everything I know.
But I don't want to draw my sword against—
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cry—
Yes, Master.
From that day after some time, it was not that We're near— I almost don't want to reach the end. Well... These are Skirk's happiest— What a simple and care— This. It was a space— Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors. Everyone welcomed the newcomers. No one had any idea of what was to come. So, Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before. So countless people cried out to her for help. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash, as the fire consumed one life after. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too, and there she would have remained. Because she and her people were seen as a threat. As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, further research revealed that for that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, senseless, isn't it? Deemed if those with power get to decide good and evil, then all you can trust in is the sword in your hand. And so, before no one wants to relive their most painful moments. Skirk is waiting over there. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my...
So all this, just so you could bring her here?
I have things to say to you. Well, I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And her suppressed emotional self, the version of herself all those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past self. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long.
You're wrong. I've faced you all. Your existence makes me weak. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our home.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past, strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses, emotion.
The difference is that I'm doing what is right. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. I've shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above.
That is the problem. On the grand scale of the entire universe. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
you curious about why?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the.
And look around. You cast aside your dreams and now, the only things driving you forward are fear.
And do you think that means I should seek help from a.
Thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice. To be honest, I'm not. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the...
I'm sick of being a kid.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad all dancing water. I am not the dancing water. And you are not the burdensome. I should be thankful.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, you saw my memories then. I once asked, you said no. But that's why. An idea that means, yes. Although his decision to train me, I know. He's no longer into that, but he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of every time I hear from him. Maybe that means I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready. Help.
Oh, you're fine. Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2. You're both okay.
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot. I taught you to
Okay, but whatever. Paimon brought back
All right.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But the good news is...
Rev the engines!
The fog is gone! Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? Really? So...
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent to them. He represents...
Okay. Nervalette isn't here.
Bombs away! Never star goes out!
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Water jet! Water jet! Water jet!
Extinguish! Mine to wield.
Beyond this world.
Mine to wield. Hot. Haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well,
You saw that my body was at such power, such...
Skirk. Certain.
How long has it been? How long has...
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk.
Hundreds of...
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history.
Of course. Might as well. I was born into a noble family. I trained the sword harder than anyone else. Defeated. Over time, my heart hardened. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, yet he always... I still remember what he said to me.
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like they were... But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. After his grand endeavor was successful.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use... Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now...
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to...
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body... Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weird...
Disciple?
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to Tibet. You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecy.
Well...
All Vedifenir said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
Sounds pretty...
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would...
Still...
I'll be leading them. Oh, and if you were serious...
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all...
Your heart? That sounds like torture!
Because, of course, I...
So, you used the curse to turn yourself, even with that whale's ability. Devouring power like that is, but that is not the path to strength. You have to.
You're right. I should have known better. I miss your master.
After the.
Sir Tologi's disciple. That's a lot to live up to. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to fort. We're like mountain climbers in the dark.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, first time we came here, when you stabbed Butt, when you had to devote all your strength fighting, it was the joy of a researcher discovering.
Interesting. You're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, after which all can come to an end, including, perhaps, his life. For that very reason, good.
Perhaps you're right. What a battle that would be. Oh, to witness such a.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power. Sir Tologi once offered to free me from.
I can. But it's not a suitable punishment for your crime. The impurities will dissipate, but it will be a time-consuming.
I accept. If we.
I will reach the top of this mountain, and you, Skofnunger, will be my witness. At the end of.
That's finally over. Let's get out of here. Once again, we've proved. Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are.
Yes.
Great! Huh, it's.
I suppose it's because the false stars, hanging in the meticulous. It's not real. And even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. Time marches, though we gaze upon a false sky.
Ugh, this is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one thing, it's that ever since we met, she has filled Paimon. If it's too big a job for one person, we've met so many amazing friends. And
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to. I suppose, regardless, reunions and parting. One without war, pain, or forced partings. One where new life can bloom, even where there was once nothing but scorched earth. For this, we must all work. Goodbye, traveler.
Is it just Paimon? Or is she? Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow,